Hello all. In the previous video we have seen how to interface a stepper motor with the 8051. Today we will design a automatic door system. To open and close the door we will use the stepper motor in the previous example. To identify or detect this human we will use a sensor, proximity sensor. For the time being, we will use a simple switch instead of that proximity sensor, because this Proteus is not available that kind of proximity sensor. When the signal is reached to 805, that is 0 is reached to 805, we can consider a human is detected. Otherwise, there is no presence of a human. Accordingly, that door will open and close. The door open and close with the help of stepper motor. So stepper motor will run up to some angle, then wait for some time, then return back to its previous position. Here we can configure that stepper motor to rotate clockwise up to a 180 degree. Let's provide some delay to enter that person to that room. Then close that door to a previous position. So positive clockwise 180 degree, then negative or anti-clockwise 180 degree. That's our procedure. So we need another hardware and additional hardware to do this work. That is a proximity sensor, but we are simulating a proximity sensor with a symbol switch. First we can add that symbol switch to that circuit. So we need that button. Then I am adding that button to port 0. When the button is pressed, a 0 signal will generate and will reach to port 0. Otherwise, we will get a high signal. We can connect using a pull-up resistor. So here our sensor part is completed. We are simply assuming a sensor as a switch. When this button pressed, it get a 0 signal. Then otherwise we'll get a high signal. We can write coding for this purpose. We can test it. Now it's open state, that is high signal will reach to the port 0. Then when we press, we'll get a 0 signal. That's our condition. So let's go for programming. Let's use the previous example. In this example, we have already coded for rotate that clockwise direction. That is 39C6. So now let us add one switch condition. Switch is input device, so it should configure as 1. I have connected port 0 and 0th bit. So port 0, then 0th bit should be 1. This indicated that it is a input device. Then next one, when that button is pressed, that is P0 underscore 0 is low or 0, then the motor should run clockwise direction, should wait for some time, then we'll return back to the previous position. Now let us assume it will rotate up to 180 degree. So we have to set some count. So we need to rotate maximum 180 degree. Then this consists, each step consists one step angle. Here I have provided 1.8 degree as the step angle. So total 4 into 1.8, that is 7.2 degree will rotate here. So to rotate 190 degree, we can find the count. The calculation is like that: 180 degree, 180 divided by 7.2, it's 25. So it's meaning that this portion, so this code should run 25 times. So we can use a for loop. So for let's set a variable here, x equal to 0, then x less than 25, then x plus plus. So I have declared that variable x, then use one for loop here. The next step is we have to add that condition. That is, if the button is pressed, it will rotate up to 180 degree. So we can use the if condition. If port 0 underscore 0 equal to 0, that is our condition. First let's check this condition whether it working or not. So we can see it will rotate clockwise direction up to 180 degree when we press that button. Let's simulate. No error at all. Let us start the action by clicking this button. See, this stepper motor is rotating and it stopped when it's reached to 180 degree. Now it's perfectly okay. In this time the door will open, then we can wait for some time. So let's add that condition. After that we can delay for some time. So I have used delay 10,000. Then after that particular delay, the door should close. So I again copy this code. In this snippet, the reverse condition should apply. So let us check what is the reverse condition. So the reverse condition is C936. C936. So C936. So there is no error. Let's check. Now the door is closed. When a person reaches its position, the proximity sensor will detect the human then send the signal. Now the door is going to open. After some time it will return back to the previous position. See, it will open up to 180 degree, then return back to the previous position. Person has been reached. Door opened, then reverse condition, that is door closed. In this way we can simulate a simple automatic door opening and closing using Proteus. Thank you.